Hi, I'm Patrick, and in this video, this is the 1 million kilometer special. I am currently about 268 miles from completing the 1 million kilometer achievement on World of Trucks, and I found a job that is 269 miles. I'm going to be carrying these cargo containers from here in Monroe, Louisiana, down to Houma. So let's get started. I decided to do this job in the first truck that I started with when I first bought a truck in ATS. That was this ferry truck right here. It's the Peterbilt 389. It's a day cab. And it does have a lot of miles on it, but I didn't actually put most of those miles on it. My first driver that I hired did that. And her name is Simone, and she's actually still working for me. She's now driving the second truck that I bought because I decided to park this one. I saw her running up a lot of miles, and thought I should preserve the truck a little bit better, so I parked it in the garage back in Northern California. I think Oakland is where it stays parked. But for this special event, I thought, hey, I'll drive that first truck that I started with all those years ago. And I am back here in Louisiana with my normal profile. This video, I'm not sure when I'm going to publish it. It may not be in the regular rotation. I'm not sure. And I went to look for a job. I was looking for something in the 270 mile range, not thinking that I would get as close as I did to 268. So when I get this achievement on World of Trucks, it should say somewhere around 1 million and 1 million and 2 kilometers, something like that. Saw that police car running radar over there, and it reminded me to check my speed limit, and it turns out I was going too slow, so thought I might ought to speed up before he comes check and see what's wrong with me. Oh, what are you doing? What are you doing? signal before you start braking. This old Peterbilt, because I left it pretty much in the same shape that I used it in the beginning. I didn't have any modded engines or transmissions or accessories inside of it, so it's pretty much base game truck. Now I gotta slow down. Whoa. Light load plus light truck equals fast braking, I guess. What's going to be interesting is the 389 is one of the trucks that is supposed to be getting I don't know if it's going to be a refresh or a rework, but there's going to be, I think, a tuning pack for it coming out sometime, hopefully in the next few months, maybe this year. And it could definitely use it along with the the 579. And SCS also mentioned that the I think the 389X, I think, is what they said. They were also going to add the 389X package, is what they called it. But at some point, they're supposed to also be adding the 589, and they've already showed a video touring the Peterbilt facility where they were showing off a 589. So looking forward to more Peterbilts, and hopefully eventually some more Kenworths with W990 hopefully coming out someday. Of course, Peterbilt and Kenworth are both built by the same company. I'm not sure if they share factories or not, because they're both owned by PACCAR. Which I believe also makes DAF in Europe. I don't actually have to change lanes here. I was kind of waiting for that truck to get over in the left lane. Instead, it slowed down. Oh, and then it did get in the left lane. That's nice. Could have done that a lot sooner and saved everybody some trouble, but oh well. saw a comment on a forum the other day about a trucking simulator and wondering how many people have drove 1,000 or 1,000,000 kilometers, and wondering how does a person do that. And it's something that I know a lot of people who are do a lot of simulation playing probably have done, but it's been a long time. It's one of those things that has always been there that I knew was an achievement on World of Trucks. Just never knew when. I was actually expecting to get it sometime in 2027 based on how much I was driving. But ever since I got this wheel and pedal kit, I've been driving a lot more. I need to get over for let's hope that wasn't one of the new coaches from ETS2. Sure it wasn't. I was, based on how much I was driving before, I was really expecting to finish this sometime in 2027, probably late 2027. But like I said, since I got the G29 wheel and pedals, it's made it a lot more fun to drive. And I always say that this is good enough for me, and defend Logitech against evil corporate Moza. Okay, Logitech is probably the bigger corporation, but anyway. I also saw somebody wondering about one of the less expensive wheel and pedal set. I think it's PNX or PXN. I can't remember what order those letters are in, and everybody was telling them, no, if you get the Logitech, it's better. And here's the problem. There are different, there's different budgets. Some people are in the some people Logitech is even too expensive. Although right now it's only $200. But anyway, normally it's about $300. Some people only have $150. But don't tell them that literally nothing is better than something that's cheap. Not cheap. For them, it's expensive. I'll be honest, for me, it's expensive. $150. Anything over $20 is expensive to me. Have you seen the price of a candy bar lately? I remember when you could buy 5 candy bars for $1. Now it's like $5 for a candy bar. It's ridiculous. Yeah, have you seen how much a hamburger costs these days? Remember when you could get a spicy chicken sandwich for $1? Now I think it's over $2. I think it's like 2.5 for the cheapest chicken sandwich. Things were better back then. Where's the clouds? I want to yell at a cloud. And there's, oh, clouds, where are you? Okay, so we're going through town here, and this poor guy is still working on putting those boxes in the dumpster. He, his job is never done, but he has to keep filling that dumpster so he can make that money so he can buy those expensive cheeseburgers. And my head tracking's going crazy, so I'll have to reset that. By the way, I'm using OpenTrack. Speaking of things being out of your budget, those high-priced head tracking and eye tracking systems are out of my budget. But and like I always say, I'm not sponsored by anybody. I don't make any money from my videos. But if you want head tracking and you don't want to spend money and you already have a webcam, or if you want to hook your phone to your computer, you may not want to do that. If you have an old phone that doesn't have a SIM card and isn't connected to the network, you can probably do that. But if you have a camera on your computer, pretty much I think any modern webcam would work. Mine is Logitech, of course, but OpenTrack is definitely a good thing to have. For a long time, I used my mouse to turn the camera so I could look around while I'm driving. For a little while, I tried tying the camera view to the steering wheel, so when I turned the steering wheel, it would turn the view to the side I was turning towards. That worked, but I gotta say, head tracking is a lot better, even though sometimes it goes crazy if I reach up and scratch my head or something. There are a lot of videos on YouTube showing how to set it up for ATS, ETS2, Beam in, what is it, Beam NG, the racing game, or car simulator game, whatever you call it. Not sure if it works on Flight Simulator. Sometime I need to install Microsoft Flight Simulator and see if it works in there. Touching the rumble strip over there on the side there, I need to watch how close to the edge I'm getting. But I can get back in the right lane now. It's interesting that GPS is keeping me on this road. Oh, okay, I see it's going to be up here. So we are 30 miles from completing this event that I thought it would be another 2 years to finish. Shouldn't have changed lanes. Oh. Pickup driver up there said the same thing. Shouldn't have changed lanes here. if you're wondering if it's realistic to have the frosty winter mod in Louisiana, I mean, the bridges do have signs warning that they ice over before the road does. That should tell you something about what kind of cold weather they get down here during winter. I don't think snow is very common at all, but I know it has happened. I remember it being in the news, and I've got family that live on the Gulf Coast, and they had pictures of the snow in their front yard once a year or two ago. And it's even snowed down into Florida before. So, oh, I'm running out of fuel. Don't think that's going to be a problem. Because the drop off is right down here. But first, I have to go through a roundabout. Everybody who watches my videos knows what I think about roundabouts. Okay, well, here we are. Never can figure out what the name of this place is. It looks like hibachi, but I'm not really sure. Where are we parking here? That's interesting. I want to get out and check on this. So I remember one of these places from back in Iowa. There was one of these out kind of in the middle of nowhere in I think northwestern Iowa, and the solution I found to do this was to just come around like this, and I am using my mouse to move the camera because here in a second I'm going to be having to back up anyway. But oh, no, that was closer than I expected. What did I hit? Anyway, I'm going to come through here and kind of maneuver backwards from here. And that trailer is going to cause me just a little trouble, but maybe not too much. This is a day cab, so it has pretty good turning radius. And also I can zoom in on the camera, on the mirror. And that's got it. This should be the job that does the 1 million kilometers. So let's see what we get. Okay, don't pay attention to driven distance. So even though I drove 271, it's only going to count as 269. But hopefully, right now, I'm going to be showing the World of Trucks achievement. Thanks for watching, and have a nice day.